Hello everyone, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So today I want to do a Minmus landing and return to Earth, or Kerbin I should say, excuse me, mission. And I have prepared a ship. And the reason why I wanted to prepare a ship ahead of time on this episode is because I gained the knowledge that going above 200 meters per I think it's meters. It might be, no, I'm pretty sure it's meters per second. Going above 200 meters per second is inefficient. And I want to make sure that my ship is efficient as possible, so I prepared accordingly. And I think this thing is very, very efficient. And the other thing I did is I prepared a very good lander with all the science and everything on there. And I think that thing will help out significantly. I also made sure that anyone except Jebediah is going to crew this thing, because Jebediah is an idiot and you can't fire people. So anyway, let's go ahead and launch this thing. I've done some testing getting it into the out of the atmosphere into space, but I haven't really done much past there. So I know this thing will get there pretty well. Actually, it already kind of wants to turn over. That's not good. Why are you leaning so much? What on earth? Okay, it's never really done that before on launch. That's new. Huh. Well, I guess it can't be perfect. Go ahead and try to level this thing as much as possible. Yeah, it got a little crooked there. That was weird. Not sure I like that. Actually, I am sure I don't like that. So anyway, we're almost 80 meters per second. And it's climbing significantly, but I don't want it to go above 200. That is my main concern here. And it shouldn't. Because on the next stage I have some liquid fuel boosters which will give me control over speed and whatnot, and that will be awesome. Alright, let's go and accelerate that. We do want to get up there sometime in the near future, so we'll try to get as fast as we can without going over. Yeah, so I don't want to go above 200 when I'm in this thick part of the atmosphere, whatever that's called. I don't know what they call it. Ground atmosphere level thing, that one. I don't want to go above 200 when in there, because wind resistance is a lot higher. Get rid of those. Get rid of that extra weight there. Alright. So I'm getting close here. I can probably start turning over if I wanted to. Let me actually rotate my ship around. Start to turn over a little bit. I don't know when the best time to turn over is, but this direction will do fine. And this time will be fine. And I'm starting to go above 200 meters per second, but I'm past the bulk of the wind resistance I'm gonna get, so I'm not too concerned about it. Not too concerned at all. We are not making much distance at all. This is a very long ship. Once we cut off this last bit of the ship here, once we decouple that, we'll have a lot more speed. Where are we on the map? About 30,000. Oh great, I set my focus. I would like to undo that, but I can't, unfortunately. It doesn't let you unset your focus if you're too close to the planet that you're focused on. That's what I've learned. Alright, let's keep our eye on this. So yeah, like I said, this lander is pretty awesome, I found. I've designed it to be very safe and very good, and it has lights on it this time, which is a huge improvement to last time. If you remember, when I went to the moon, I couldn't see anything and I almost crashed my ship multiple times. That will be of no concern even if I land on the dark side this time, fortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and cut these boosters here. And there we go. Alright, I should be going a lot faster now. I want to get this orbit. I don't know what the orbit has to be above in order for it to not collapse. Because it only collapses because of the wind resistance, because you're inside the atmosphere. I don't know what altitude you have to be at in order to not have that issue. But I'm going to go for like 100,000 maybe. Somewhere in there, I think. It will take some time, I'm sure. We're burning all our fuel just to get there. But it will be worth it, I'm sure. Alright, we're at 80. We'll get it up to 90. Oh, we're at 90. Okay. Slow down. I don't want to start wasting fuel. Alright. So I figured I had to turn on the lights too. That's big for me, I think. That's pretty big. And the light seems to go really far too. I put it on the ship at night and saw when I took off how long it went. And you get to a pretty good altitude before it stops lighting your way. Alright, where's our, actually this is something I should do now. Where is Minmus? Let's set that as target. Alright. I'm not going to make a big deal about adjusting our orbit. But, now would probably be a good time to start expanding our orbit so that it's actually in orbit. That'd be good, I think. Shouldn't take too long either, because our altitude is pretty good. Yeah, it's about to hit 100,000. Excellent. Good. So yeah, Minmus is on a different orbital plane, you could say. I don't know what the correct terminology is there for that, but it is on a different orbital plane here, so we're going to have to add a maneuver. Which way am I going, by the way? I'm going that way. Okay, let's set our maneuver over here and adjust accordingly. Wrong way. Excellent. Of course. Starting things off strong here, I can see. There we go. That should be about right. Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and get up there. Time warp our way over. Alright, it's not too much of a maneuver here. Just a little maneuver. So, let me turn on RCS so I can turn a little bit better. That'll be good. Alright, which way am I going? Gotta find my node. There it is. Alright, I love RCS. It is amazing. I don't know what I would do without it. Alright, this will be a little burn, like I said, so let's go ahead and speed up a little bit, get closer there. Let's start now. I don't know how long it's going to take. Not long at all. Okay. Let's get a little closer to our node then. Not that it really matters that much. There we go. We'll start doing it there. And I'm out of fuel. Of course that would happen right there. Why would I think it would work the first time? And the other one's not even going yet. There we go. Good. Well, we're probably a little off, but that's not the end of the world. We should still get our collision with Minmus. Also, I added the temperature thermometer things. I think that'll actually give us quite a bit of science on Minmus. Put him right there. Whole bunch of science to be done on here. So it looks like our orbit's about where it needs to be. Let's see. Let me add a maneuver up ahead here. Wait, where is Minmus? That would be something good to check. Actually, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a collision here. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, okay, it looks like we'll probably get one here. Yep, there it is. Alright, and that is below 200,000 meters, which is really good. From what I learned last time when doing my Minmus landing, or Minmus orbit, that is very good. Excellent. Well, I will take advantage of that to the best of my abilities. Zoom in. Not zoom in. Warp time a little bit. Now, I'm actually going to start burning now. Simply because... Yeah, wow, I waited too long, actually. Because my booster, my thruster, is super shitty. It's a shitty thruster. It's not shitty, it's just tiny. It takes forever. This is a good opportunity to examine my landing pod thingamabob here. I got a ton of RCS. I probably put way too much, actually, monopropellant on there. Way too much. Plus, it's not even really necessary at this point. But, whatever. I guess. I think it'll work out just fine anyway. How are we doing on electricity? We're doing just fine. I put solar panels on it, which we have now, which I'm very excited about. So, that won't be too much of an issue. Plus, we'll be able to do some extra research while on Minmus. Maybe I could actually look at my thermometer now. See if we can log some temperatures. Temperature scan can't be done right now? What does that even mean? Do I have to not be thrusting? That might be it, actually. Well, we'll just wait then. I wonder if there's a better way to do this. Because look how much farther past I have to go just to get it. We'll expand our orbit a little bit more and then stop and see if we can check and try to do a new maneuver that won't waste as much fuel. What else? What else? I have my goo canisters on here, of course. I also, deep inside somewhere, if we can find it, I have my materials bay. So actually, let's see if it has anything now. 25 science I could get right now. I'm going to wait till we're on Minmus, though. I'm going to wait till then. I think... we could do research from here at any time. My voice just cracked. Great. I love it when my voice cracks. Let's adjust ourselves just a little bit. There we go. Get back on point. Yeah, so I definitely did this burn a little late, but we should still get our collision. Another thing you may be asking yourself is why I have a landing strut here as well as on the edges here. These outer ones are for landing on Minmus, and the other ones are for landing back on Kerbal. Just for that extra layer of safety, I figured why not. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should decouple this monopropellant tank with the rest of it. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I remember why I did that, because I need the landing struts to have a place to go. Yeah. Which I guess they could probably fit here if I got rid of this RCS thing, but... whatever, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm sure it'll work just fine. This sure does take forever. Sure does. I hope this isn't going to be a really crooked orbit like it was last time. It doesn't look like it'll be too bad, but if you see, it kind of arcs downward. And it's going to create a weird orbit. Which, of course, we're not going for an orbit, so it probably doesn't matter that much, but it's still a concern. It's still something to be concerned about. This orbit should start expanding really fast now. It'll start escalating. We're getting pretty close here. It's funny, we're only like 10% of the way there, and yet it'll take such a small burn to expand it past that point. Which is, I mean, it's just interesting to me, that's all. I just find it somewhat interesting. It's a good thing the moon looks like it could have actually messed this up. If it were a little farther back, it looks like it would have been able to mess up my correction here, my maneuver. That would have been somewhat upsetting. Wouldn't have liked that one bit. Yeah, this could be a little better, but I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. We'll just see how it all plays out here. And it looks like it's starting to accelerate quite a bit now. So when it gets up to the point where its apoapsis is kind of on the same plane as the orbit, or the orbit of Minmus, I'm going to stop and re-maneuver. Because I don't want this to be... Alright, so starting about now, stopping. We're going to add a new maneuver, if I can... Can I please get rid of this one first? I don't want... It's on the same thing as this other... Okay, there we go. Alright, so if I add a maneuver like all the way up here or something, is there any way I could get... Is there any way I could get an collision of any kind? Can we reselect this as our target? I want to... I have no idea what I'm doing, clearly. Okay, hold on, get rid of that. Hey, go away. Put one a little closer down here, maybe. I just want to see if we can get... It looks like maybe I could get this... No. Nah, it doesn't really want to work. It doesn't really look like it wants to work. I'm late to the party, that's why. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it like this. Alright, well that's not the end of the world, I suppose. Let's go ahead and speed up a little bit. I just don't want to waste a whole bunch of fuel, that's the thing. Alright. Yeah, we probably don't even need this. I just want to... We're gonna do a very small... Could we... Oh wow, I'm not even thrusting in the right direction. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh my goodness gracious, what is wrong with me right now? Alright, we'll burn kind of this way. Actually, no, it should be up here. Hold on, here we go. Can we get you over here? What are you doing? Am I doing this wrong? What are we doing here? I want to thrust in that direction. I want to get... Okay, hold on. What's going on here? I did something horribly wrong, I can tell. Yeah. Okay, so I am doing this right. We just need to expand our orbit a little bit more. Oh, hold on. We just had it. Hold on. We just had it there. Alright, hold on. Let me use RCS to give me... Is it N? Yeah, it's N. Okay. I'm using RCS to push me. See, look how crooked it gets. We'll do it like that. We'll be really far away, but I guess it won't be the end of the world. Alright, let's warp speed up there. I'm actually going to go ahead and quick save real quick. I'm going to try not to do that a whole bunch. I just want to make sure that at this point I want to make sure nothing goes horribly wrong. I hope I still have quite a bit of fuel. Be somewhat upsetting if I didn't. Okay. We're kind of coming in behind it right now. I don't know if that's a good thing. No, oh wow, I just lost it. I just totally lost. Okay, well, that's why I quick saved. Let's load that. Hold on. That's not okay. That's not okay. Where am I? Where the hell am I? Am I like zoomed out really far or something? Where am I? I'm not even... Oh, there we are. Okay, I just had to zoom in really, really far. Okay, so we're really far away, which is kind of an issue. So, like I did before, I'm going to see if I, get that a little closer. We're gonna be a little bit crooked, but that's not the end of the world. Alright, let's go and time warp up there. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty close. There we go. And stop, 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 RCS. Push in the other direction now. Please. Like, thrust that way. This is such a waste of fuel. This thing's barely moving. How much fuel do I have? I still have a pretty fair amount. This fuel tank, by the way, is all 4 of these. So it's this one, this one, this one, and this one. They're all connected to each other. So this one remains full because it has the thing, and then the other 3, excuse me, are constantly pushing fuel into it. This is so inefficient. They're definitely... Oh wow, I just clicked off screen. Great, I love having dual monitor setups in Windows 7. Great, okay. So, like I said, this is incredibly inefficient. I'm sure there's a much, much better way of doing this. But it looks like it's starting to come around. Yeah, so we've used up about half of our fuel, which actually is pretty good for this situation. Okay. No, I'm actually going for a crash landing here. Not a crash land. I'm going for a landing here. So we'll... why are you increasing in size? Don't do that. No! Go this way. There we go. And there we have it. Excellent. So there are two, like, from what I understand, there's kind of two areas you can land here. There's just the normal ones. And then apparently these flat areas are like frozen lakes or something. I don't know. I saw something about it when I Googled. So I don't know if we can we land on one of those? I don't know. We'll probably do multiple landings. One where I don't land on it and one where I do. Because that's a whole bunch of surface samples and stuff. There it is. Okay. So let's try to land on this guy. And hopefully I don't crash land miserably. Okay, slow. Alright. I don't really have a good idea of how far away I am right now. I mean, it says 200,000 meters, but I don't really know how truthful that is. Because that's sea level. I don't really know what sea level is on this thing. There's no sea. There's flat lake surface. Is that one of them, by the way? Is that a flat lake thing? I might have to walk over there. I might have to see if I can get some surface samples from that little mini lake thing. Alright, let's slow down our thrust. From what I understand, Minmus is a lot... I don't know if it's smaller, but the gravity is a lot less here. So it's a lot easier to slow yourself down and to blast off and things like that. So that is a huge advantage. Alright. We're 100,000 feet. Let's get a little closer here. Slow ourselves down. Yeah, because look how fast I'm able to slow myself down. That's incredibly fast, in case you were wondering. And it looks like my lights won't have purpose here. I'm going to turn them on anyway. Maybe that'll give me a better indication of how low I am. It says I'm at 5,000 meters right now. I don't know. I don't know. Let's actually open that up. Yeah, it opens both sets of them up. I could have changed that, but I didn't really care that much. We're not getting any light here. Let's slow ourselves down a little bit more. The light is not reflecting very much. I don't know if that means we're really far away or what. I mean, it seems like we're really close right now. But I could be wrong. Yeah, it seems like... There we go. We just got a texture pop in. So I think that is the last pop in, which means we are pretty damn close. As you can see, the ground. I don't know. If you're not watching in high definition, you may not be able to see the ground. But that's, you know, not much you can do about that when your internet sucks. Not much at all. There's my shadow. There we go. There's a pretty good indication of where we are. We're kind of landing on a hill, it seems. Not much of one. Just a little hill. But that is still somewhat concerning when doing a landing. There's my lights. You can see my 3 lights. There we go. Alright, let's slow just a little bit more. Alright. I think we'll be doing just fine here. Just a little bit more. Very soft landing. There we go. Okay. That was, I'm gonna say that was a pretty good landing. I will say. I enjoyed that. Okay. Well, I'm actually gonna leave off this part here. Man, I am very satisfied with that landing. I'm going to leave off this part here. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.